And welcome to the Inside Tailgating Product Spotlight. As you know, here at Inside Tailgating, what we like to do is make tailgate convenient, fun, fast, affordable, every different word you can imagine to make sure you're having a great time at your next tailgate. And you know, something that I like, and I'm sure everybody else likes, is craft beer. Craft beer is a big thing these days, and it's tough to have craft beer to tailgate because, well, craft beer to me is best on tap through a draft system. And yeah, you can bring bottles and you can mess around with cans, but a lot of tailgates, a lot of parking lots, and a lot of stadiums, they don't even want you to have bottles. So how can we fix this problem? How can we get craft beer, your favorite beer, at your tailgate in a nice draft, pressurized tap system? Well, somebody came up with a solution. Shawn Huff here from Growlerwerks came up with a solution. Shawn, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing, Ryan?
Very good. Now that we're going to talk about something that's going to make my tailgate a lot more fun and filled with a lot more draft beer, craft beer that I like. So you came up with a line of the UK pressurized growlers. What was your inspiration for this? How did you come up with this idea?
Idea came from a love of beer. So here in Portland, we don't have pro football, but we do have a lot of craft beer. And it's a passion of ours here. And the problem with craft beer is a lot of it's not available in bottles or cans. And the best craft beer is fresh from the brewery. And Portland has more breweries than any other city in the U.S. A lot of that beer is served only on draft, and the only way to bring it home or off premises was in a growler, a standard glass growler.
Right.
And standard glass growler is just not made for beer. It goes stale, it goes flat, it gets warm, and the growler is breakable. If you don't finish it all off in one sitting, the beer goes bad within a day. And so really, my background's in engineering, and so we like to say we're beer drinkers with an engineering problem, and so we want to come up with a better solution.
That's awesome. Those look great. I actually have one of the growlers myself, and I'll tell you what, it is a lot of fun to use. It's easy to use. So give us a little bit of the inner workings of how the UK actually works.
So the UK is essentially a miniature keg. So it's all the components of an at-home kegerator or the keg system that's at a bar, integrated into this one package. We make it in a half-gallon or 1 gallon size. This is our UKeg 128, 128 ounce, 1 gallon growler. The way that it keeps beer fresh is that we have a automatic regulator cap. That's this part right here. It uses a CO2 cartridge to keep the beer carbonated and keep oxygen out, and it automatically maintains the perfect carbonation level. The beer goes in the bottle, which is double wall, vacuum insulated stainless steel, and that's food grade stainless steel. So that's what keeps your beer cold, just like a Yeti, double wall vacuum insulation. And then we have a pressure gauge to monitor the carbonation level, and then we have a brass dispensing tap. So this is the same tap that that are used at the bar, so you can pour your own beer without removing the top.
I mean, that's very impressive. It seems like, you put a ton of thought into this. You didn't just, hot shot something to get it out there. How long did it actually take you to come up with the design and everything that went into building this?
So the design took us about 6 months to do. We put a lot of thought into it, and the core of the design is really, the heart of the design is in our regulator. And the regulator cap is an invention of ours. There's really nothing else like it on the market. Automatically maintains pressure. You set it where you want it, set it and forget it, and then it maintains perfect carbonation for 2 weeks or more.
So that'll last up to 2 weeks. So even if you get your favorite beer, you get it, you bring it home, you put it in the UK, literally you don't have to even worry about drinking it in a certain amount of time because you have up to 2 weeks to use it.
That's right. That's right. So I'll demonstrate. So this beer has been in here. We filled it last week.
Okay.
It was 1 gallon of a local IPA, and we drank about half of it, and there's about half of it left. And so I'm going to have one right now. If you can see this, this is all it takes. Basically, just pour, and cheers.
That is basically just like using the tap at the bar. That is really cool. So what are you drinking out of there? That looks like something else you might have came up with.
This is another product we came out with. This is called the Pint. It's a vacuum insulated pint. you use for your beer, and it can also keep coffee hot or cold beverages cold.
So that's available too on your website?
This is available on our website. So for people who are tailgating, you're outside of the game, it's a cold day, the beer's cold, sometimes your hand's going to get a little cold. This will keep your beer cold, but your hand warm. In the summertime, if you're out there, everything's warm. This will keep the beer inside cold.
No, I think that's great because even with the glass and even with the U-kegs, it's pretty much made for any type of weather. So if it's, I'm a Browns fan, so I drink obviously, and yeah. So if I'm out there tailgating up at First Energy Stadium and it's 15 degrees, I know my beer's going to stay a certain temperature. If I go there, beginning of September when it could be 85, I still don't have to worry about the temperature difference. Yeah,
preseason game, yeah. It's the perfect year round, absolutely.
So let's see. You got basically a portable keg system. It's pressurized for easy, convenient use. Keeps your beer fresh for up to 2 weeks. So hypothetically, if you wanted to watch the divisional playoffs, like you said, you have an IPA in there, you drank half of it. Then the next week, I want to watch the championship games. I can finish off the other half, and it's going to be completely fine. I think you pretty much thought everything with this.
That's right. And so we offer the U-Keg in a couple of different colors. We've got stainless. This is your raw stainless steel. We also have a copper-plated version. With the championship game coming up, with the Super Bowl, a lot of people, they're not going to go to the game, but they're going to have a watch party or a Super Bowl party. So you could get 2 gallons of beer, 2 different kinds, maybe run an IPA in this one or a Pilsner in this one. Sometimes kegs are kind of hard to get your hands on, and they're big, and there's a lot of parts. These things are much easier to use. Just take this down to your brewery, get them filled up, bring them to the Super Bowl party, and you've got 2 gallons of fresh craft beer on tap. And your party guests can be their own bartender, pour their own beers, and it'll stay fresh for the whole game. And if you guys don't finish it, you can take it home.
That sounds awesome. Is there anything we didn't cover? Did I miss anything that you'd like to tell?
I think we're offering Inside Tailgating a free shipping code for everyone who's watching. Go on our article on Inside Tailgating or their social media, and you can get a code for free shipping from our website.
All right, and give us all your contact info. Give us the website where we can purchase these and use that code.
So the company's called Growlerwerks. That's works with an E. The product is called the U-Keg. That's U-K-E-G. It's the pressurized growler, and our website is growlerwerks.com. We're on Instagram, handle @Growlerwerks.
All right, Shawn, thank you very much. I appreciate your time, and I do have one on hand, and I know I got a Super Bowl party to go to, and I can't wait to impress everybody with my sweet U-Keg pressurized growler.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks.
Gather around, wipe the smoke from your eye. Grab your drink and hold it high. Whether mascots or numbers on a hood, root for the colors you think you should. The battle's in there on fields or in lanes. Win or lose, it's only a game. So poke and laugh and condescend as long as we all still get it in.
We're about to get it in. Barbecue, charcoal, biscuits, and ice. I got my lunch chairs ready.